You spotted a spider last night, corner of the bathroom, maybe the ceiling above your bed. You grabbed something, dealt with it, and felt better. By next week, there will be more flies in that room than there were before you killed it, not because of anything you did wrong, because that spider was the only thing in your house actively hunting them. A single house spider catches and kills between 2,000 and 3,000 insects per year. Flies, mosquitoes, moths, gnats, and cockroaches. Not occasionally, continuously. Every web in every corner of your house is a trap that has been running without interruption since the day it was built, catching every flying insect that comes near it. The moment you remove the spider, every insect it would have caught for the rest of its life survives instead. You did not just kill a spider. You canceled a pest control subscription that was running for free. A 2017 study published in the journal Science of Nature estimated that spiders collectively consume between 400 and 800 million tons of prey per year worldwide, more than the total weight of every human on Earth combined. The ecosystem built around spider predation is not a minor footnote in how pest populations are controlled. It is the primary mechanism. Every spider population removed from a home redistributes that predation pressure onto other methods. The insects do not disappear when the spiders do. They just go unchecked by the one predator already positioned exactly where they were most active. The flies that bother you at the kitchen window, the gnats hovering near the fruit bowl, the moths getting into the pantry, the mosquito that found its way inside on a warm evening. Those are the populations a healthy spider presence in your home keeps suppressed without you doing anything. Remove the spiders, and those populations grow, not slowly. Within weeks of a home being cleared of spiders, flying insect activity measurably increases in the same spaces, and there is one biological detail about spiders that almost nobody knows, and it is the reason killing them often seems to make the spider problem worse rather than better. A single spider egg sac contains between 100 and 300 eggs. The sac is small, white, and usually tucked into a corner, a gap behind furniture, or a fold in a web you found while cleaning. When you kill the spider and miss the egg sac, which is easy to do because most people never look for it, those eggs hatch within weeks. You now have 300 spiders where you had one. The spider you killed was not the problem. The egg sac you left behind became 300 new ones. Most people who feel like killing spiders makes the spider population worse are right. They just do not know why. The web location tells you something too. Spiders do not build webs randomly. They build them where flying insects are most active, near light sources that attract moths and gnats at night, along window frames where flies congregate, in doorway corners where air currents bring prey past, in the bathroom where moisture draws small insects. Every web is in exactly the right place because a spider that builds in the wrong place does not eat. The web in your corner is not a sign of infestation. It is a sign that flying insects are active in that exact spot, and something is already catching them. There is also a timing pattern most people misread completely. Every late summer and autumn, spider activity in homes seems to spike. More webs, more visible spiders. Most people interpret this as an infestation and respond by clearing every spider they can find. What is actually happening is that the spiders born in spring have matured, and the males are moving around more visibly as they search for mates. The population has not increased, the visibility has, and this happens at exactly the time when flying insect pressure is also at its seasonal peak. Late summer is peak mosquito, fly and moth season. The moment most people choose to clear their home of spiders is the moment those spiders are most actively working in your favor. The product most people reach for when they see a spider makes all of this significantly worse. Broad-spectrum insecticide spray applied to a room kills spiders alongside every other insect it contacts. The pest population it was supposed to address rebounds within days because the eggs and larvae the spray never reached continue hatching. The spider population takes weeks or months to recover because spiders reproduce more slowly and recolonize treated spaces more cautiously. You end up with a room that has fewer spiders and the same or higher flying insect pressure than before you sprayed. The spray removed the biological control, while the pest population rebuilt itself faster than the one predator keeping it down could return. If the spray solved the pest problem permanently, you would buy one can and never need another. The fact that flying insects return to sprayed spaces within a week while spiders stay away for months is not a coincidence. It is what the product produces. None of this means you have to live with every spider in every corner of your house forever. It means the way most people respond to spiders is creating more of the problems they were trying to solve. The actual fix takes about 30 seconds per spider and leaves your home's pest control system intact. A glass and a piece of card. That is the whole method for any spider that is not one of the two species in North America with venom genuinely dangerous to humans. Trap the spider against the glass. Slide the card underneath to seal it. Take it outside and release it away from the house. 30 seconds. The spider continues hunting wherever you release it, and every insect it would have caught inside your house it catches somewhere in your yard instead. Where you release it matters. A spider released against your foundation near a door often finds its way back inside within days. Release it under garden plants near your compost area, along the wooded border of your yard, or under any dense low vegetation away from the house, and it stays outside, continues hunting garden pests, and does not retrace its route back to your window frame. For anyone who cannot get close enough to use a glass and card, a long-handled duster or broom solves the problem without any contact. Press the duster gently against the web, and the spider walks onto it instinctively, rather than dropping. Carry the duster outside and tap it against a plant or a fence post. The spider detaches, and you never had to get within arm's reach of it. The web is gone, the spider is outside, and you did not have to touch either one. The two spiders worth knowing by sight are the black widow and the brown recluse. The black widow is glossy black with a red hourglass marking on the underside of the abdomen. It builds irregular, messy webs low to the ground in garages, woodpiles, and dark, undisturbed corners. The brown recluse is tan to light brown with a darker violin-shaped marking on its back and 6 eyes arranged in pairs, rather than the 8 eyes most spiders have. It prefers dry, undisturbed spaces inside cardboard boxes, behind furniture that does not move, inside shoes left on the floor. The daddy longlegs most people find in basements and garages is worth a specific mention here. Cellar spiders actively hunt and kill other spiders, including black widows. They seek out the same dark, undisturbed spaces dangerous spiders inhabit and are documented predators of them. Killing a daddy longlegs is not just removing a harmless spider. It is removing the one spider most likely to be reducing the dangerous spider population in that exact space. For black widows and brown recluses, a targeted contact spray applied directly to the spider is the right call, not a broadcast application across the room. One targeted application on one specific spider. That distinction between removing a genuinely dangerous animal and saturating a space with chemicals that kills everything, including the spiders protecting you from everything else, is the line that changes the outcome. For brown recluses specifically in storage areas, closets, and undisturbed spaces, sticky glue traps placed flat along baseboards are the safest monitoring and removal method available. You do not need to identify the spider visually before it is caught. You do not need chemical spray in spaces where clothing and stored items absorb residue. Check them every 2 weeks, discard any that have caught something, and replace them. Controlled, chemical-free, and effective in the exact spaces where brown recluses are most likely to be found. For keeping dangerous spiders out of your house in the first place, peppermint oil applied along baseboards, window frames, and door edges is a documented spider deterrent. Spiders detect chemical signals through sensory organs in their legs, and peppermint oil registers as a warning signal strong enough to redirect them away from treated surfaces. 10 drops in a cup of water in a spray bottle applied along entry points once every 2 to 3 weeks keeps dangerous spiders from establishing inside without affecting the house spiders and cellar spiders already working your interior spaces. Cedar blocks or cedar essential oil in closets and storage areas works on the same principle and lasts longer between applications. The daddy longlegs in the corner of your basement ceiling, the small house spider in the upper edge of your window frame, the cellar spider in the gap behind your water heater. None of them are dangerous. All of them are working. Every one you leave in place is a trap running continuously against the insects that would otherwise be landing on your food, breeding in your drains, and finding their way into your pantry. The spider you killed last night was costing you nothing and giving you something every pest control product on the shelf charges you monthly to replicate badly. Watch the video on your screen right now for more simple methods like this one. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so the next one finds you before the next problem does. Tell me in the comments which spider you found and what you did with it. And if you have ever caught and released one instead of killing it, tell me how that went. Try the glass and card method next time and come back to tell me what happened. I read every single comment.